Hello Viewmont. Last time I showed you guys how to add requirements and prerequisites to your Canvas modules. Now we're going to take that a step further and talk about badges. To use badges on Canvas, you need to have requirements in your modules. So badges are tied to requirements. If you do not know how to add requirements to your modules, please refer to the last video and take a look at that. It'll teach you how to do that. It's pretty simple, but you can't add badges until people can complete modules in your course. So once you have some requirements, like here I have a requirement here, well here's a prerequisite here, and then I have complete all items for the post-test here for Reading Standard 1A. Once you have that, you are ready to add badges to your course. Now this is a way that you can kind of gamify your course, make it so that there's maybe an element of competition, or sort of allow students to you feel kind of a sense of accomplishment when they've completed something. So here is how that's done. There's a couple different ways that you can create badges, but I'm going to focus on just the most basic one for now, and maybe later I'll show some other videos of how to do that. So here you see all three modules that I have in that course. So here are my three modules: Reading Standard 1, which is like my pre-test for the assessment. So they have to complete this before they take the assessment, and then I move on to the next module here, which is Reading Standard 2. So what I've done in my course, what Carly and I have been doing, is we've been adding badges to the assessments. So when students complete assessments, they unlock a badge, and then they can see that on their page. They can look at their badges and sort of have this collection. So obviously it can be a little bit gimmicky, but some students like it, and it's been kind of fun. And you know, for students that kind of need that extra like little reward or that carrot, so to speak, it's something that's very easy to do, and it doesn't cost you any money. So I think that's obviously a big plus in my book. So there's a lot of different ways that you can make badges. Like I said, here's some that I've made in Photoshop, but I'm going to show you. You can click Create New Badge right here. So again, I've gone into Reading Standard 1 Assessment. I'm going to click on that drop-down menu and Create New Badge. The first time you do this, you're going to have to set up a Badger account, but it's pretty simple. You have to make an issuer and things like that. I don't know if I can make a video about that because I already have an account with Badger. So if you need some help with that, please let me know, and I'll be happy to assist you if you're interested in doing this in your class. So anyway, here we go. I'm going to create a new badge, and you can upload your own PNG right here. So you can click on this, and if you've created a badge somewhere else, or if you've just found maybe a meme or you know, a picture that you like, you can add it right there. But you can also create them here in Canvas by using the Badge Studio. So here's the Badge Studio, and there's a ton of different options, a ton of different ways you can customize these badges. These are pretty basic, but maybe that's all you need, especially for trying it out for starters, right? So I'll go ahead with this shape. That's kind of nice, and I'm gonna pick how about a nice blue color. Go into graphics here. And this was Reading Assessment 1, so let's see if I can find something that kind of reminds me of reading. I didn't see a book the first time through. Did I just miss it? No, I don't see a book at all. Well, reading can be hard. It's kind of like climbing a mountain. And so there we go. There's climbing a mountain. And do blue and red go well together? I'm not really artistic, like that artistic. I know that doesn't seem to work well. We'll just make it black, okay? All right, so there we go. There's my badge. And then if I click Save, I'm going to call this Reading Project, or Reading Assessment 1. I can spell assessment most of the time, but when you're making a video, you know, badge description, you passed off your reading assessment. Criteria: complete reading assessment 1. Okay, so then you click create, and it makes it for you, and bam, there it is, and you have a badge for your reading assessment. So if I go into this as a student now, you can see exactly what this looks like. Student view. So now this has a badge tied to it. You don't see anything here right now, but if you click on badges, you can see all the available badges for this course, and right now it's only one, but this is what it looks like to students. It's grayed out right now, so they know that they can complete Reading Standard Assessment 1 to get that badge. and this is what it looks like, and here's the criteria for it and all that. So that is how you create badges in Canvas and tie them to your courses. Remember, you do have to have requirements for the course first, or sorry, for the module. You have to have requirements for the module, which I did. My requirement here is to get at least a 3 out of 4 on the post-test. So if a student gets a 3 out of 4 on the post-test, it will already have the badge, or it will assign the badge to them. Now, I don't like that there's no pop-up, there's no fun sound or anything when they get the badge. You just have to tell them that each standard has a badge attached to it, and then they can look in badges and see what the badges are. Another thing you can do as a teacher is when you go into badges here, you'll see this option right up here in the top right-hand corner for leaderboard, and you can enable the leaderboard. By default, it will give students a nickname, and then it will list the number of badges that they have with their nickname. And I've left it like that because I don't want students looking at it and seeing like, oh, Jim hasn't done any of his standards yet. Just leave it anonymous. And if students want to claim and be like, hey, I'm purple unicorn, whatever, then they're welcome to do that. But this isn't loading here, and I'm not sure why. You do have to enable the leaderboard for the students to see it, and maybe that was my problem here, or maybe it's just the fact that I only have one student. But anyway, that's how that works. Let me know if you have any questions about that. That is all for this video. Have a great day.